Hello friends, how are you? In today's video we will dive into one of the most anticipated animated superhero movies, Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse. The sequel to the Oscar-winning animated movie looks set to be bigger and better than its predecessor, and we have some exciting news and rumors to share with you. Sit tight and fasten your seatbelts because we're about to embark on a crazy journey through Spider-Man's multiverse. Whilst the Disney-directed Surprise Cinematic Universe, MCU, movements ahead with 3 movies and numerous new Disney Plus shows in 2023, Sony nonetheless holds the huge display screen rights to Spider-Man and much of the Marvel Universe surrounding the character. After the mind-blowing success of 2018 Spider-Guy, Into the Spider-Verse, the sequel Throughout the Spider-Verse is ultimately drawing close. Improvement paintings on the primary of the 2 planned sequels, Beyond the Spider-Verse, is scheduled to reach in 2024, commenced earlier than the primary film changed into launched in 2018, and most with the equal writers and directors. An reliable announcement came in November 2019 and animation work commenced in June 2020. Past the Spider-Verse turned into initially Across the Spider-Verse, Part 1, but sooner or later earned an identity of its own. Like Marvel Studios' contemporary MCU saga, Into the Spider-Verse and its sequels address the mind-blowing idea of a multiverse connecting more than one realities, every with its very own spider-humans, as the titles advise. Following the authentic Lively movies, Disney's one-third live-motion Spider-Guy movie produced in collaboration with Wonder Studios, No Way Domestic, additionally explored the idea that Spider-Man versions cross paths. Now, Across the Spider-Verse will increase insurance tenfold. Initially Spider-Guy, Across the Spider-Verse was due to launch on April 8, 2022, but changed and subsequently shifted to October 7, 2022 because of field workplace overall performance fears related to the pandemic. And as all of us know, it failed to show up on that date both. The movie's very last launch date is June 2, 2023. The relaxation of the month, unless plans alternate, might be busy with Transformers, Upward Thrust of the Beasts, Pixar's Elemental, The Flash, and Indiana Jones and the Dial of Future will also compete for the summer season box office crown. Spider-Guy, Throughout the Spider-Verse will initially most effective be to be had in theaters while it releases on June 2, 2023. As this is a Sony project and not affiliated with the MCU or Disney, it is not going to make it to Disney Plus even after the theatrical collection ends. The first movie, Spider-Guy, Into the Spider-Verse, has been to be had to observe on Netflix, Disney Plus, and Sling since its release, so all bets on which streaming service it will land on are void. Spider-Man, what is the situation of the transition to the Spider-Universe? Spider-Guy, Into the Spider-Verse ended when Miles Morales and Spider-People from other dimensions shut down Wilson Fisk's Dangerous Collider, which the villain desired to use to get entry to a parallel universe inhabited by his late wife and son. The heroes have returned to their dimensions after the final warfare, and Miles embraced the responsibilities of his new lifestyles, without or with the Spider-Guy mask. However, Wonder, Marvel, Spider-Gwen has determined a manner to speak with him from his personal size. As teased in the hilarious post-credits scene from Into the Spider-Verse, Miguel O'Hara aka Spider-Man 2099 will play a key function within the sequel, leading Spider-Force, a collection of spider-human beings from all over the assigned multiverse. Protecting its integrity. Opposite to expectancies, Miles will clash with both Spider-Pressure and Gwen as they speak how to cope with the hazard of an incredibly risky villain named Spot. Fanatics can assume to look 5 special universes: Earth 65, where Gwen Stacy set foot, Mumbatan Metropolis, home of the newly announced Spider-Guy India, Nueva York, the arena of Spider-Man 2099, 70s stimulated set in New London, Spider-Punk's territory, and a mysterious 5th universe stored strictly mystery. The film will even discover the relationship between Miles and Gwen and how Spider-Punk is a romantic rival for Gwen's affections and sparks a few feelings of jealousy. It will absolutely be an emotional journey. Returning voice-forged contributors Shameik Moore, Miles Morales, Haley Steinfeld, Gwen Stacy, Jake Johnson, Peter B. Parker, Oscar Isaac, Miguel O'Hara aka Spider-Man 2099, Brian Tyree Henry, Jefferson Davis, Jorma Taccone, Vulture, and Luna Lauren Velez, Rio Morales, among others. Unluckily, it seems not going that Nicolas Cage's Spider-Man noir will return within the new movie. New additions to the increasingly more dense roster of all celebrity voices include Jason Schwartzman, Jonathan Ohnn, aka The Spot, Issa Rae, Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Female, Daniel Kaluuya, Hobart, Hobie, Brown, aka Spider-Punk, which include Greta Lee, Lila, Miguel's eye assistant, and Shea Wiggum, George Stacy, Gwen's father. We additionally say hey to Spider-Man India, voiced with the aid of Karen Sony, Deadpool. It became additionally rumored that Tom Holland, Spider-Guy, No Way Home, might be in a cameo, but nothing has been showed. But none of the Spider-Verse's co-administrators, Bob Persichetti, Peter Ramsey, and Rodney Rothman, are returning. As an alternative, former animators Joaquim dos Santos, Kemp Powers and Justin K. Thompson are making their feature directorial debuts with Across the Spider-Verse. Phil Lord, who co-wrote and produced the primary film, turned into joined by means of Boone pal Christopher Miller, The Lego Movie, The Afterparty, and superhero film veteran Dave Callaham, Wonder Lady 1984, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. To put in writing the script for the sequel, Lord, Miller, Christina Steinberg and Sony's Avi Arad and Amy Pascal are the producers of the mission. Daniel Pemberton, Birds of Prey, The Bad Men, showed in December 2020 that he may be returning to compose the soundtrack for the primary sequel, and is in all likelihood to go back for Beyond the Spider-Verse as Nicely. Thank you for watching our video on Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We hope you enjoyed our insights and analysis on the upcoming film. If you want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more updates on the world of cinema and entertainment.